I started my OnlyFans around 2 months ago. Not like I was making huge bank or anything, but it was picking up faster than I thought it would. I did mostly soft stuff, cute outfits, lingerie sets, behind-the-scenes selfies, nothing too wild, and it was honestly fun at first. I kept things light, had a few regulars who tipped well and respected boundaries. It felt safe. Then I deleted my old account. Don't ask why, just a weird gut feeling. I didn't like some of the messages I was getting, and there was this one guy, I don't know, he never messaged me, never liked or commented, just tipped $6.66 every few days. That number, always that number. It gave me the creeps, so I shut it all down. Blocked the few weirdos, wiped everything clean, and started fresh with a new username, new content, new vibe. And that's when it started. The new account barely had time to breathe before it got traction, way faster than my old one, which was weird on its own. But what really caught me off guard? Every subscriber, every single one, was named HIM. Same name, same blank icon, no location, no posts, just that one word. I thought maybe it was a bot farm or something, but they weren't passive. They engaged, left comments, things like, "Do you remember the red shirt? You had 3 freckles on your left shoulder when you were 7. The window in your old bedroom still has the crack in the top right corner." Things no one could know, things even I had forgotten until I read them. I tried to report them, but OnlyFans didn't seem to register anything as wrong. Every time I flagged him as a bot or abusive, the account would vanish. And then a new him would pop up with a new subscriber notification. Always at night, always around 3:33 a.m. Then came the videos. Not mine, theirs. They started uploading short 5-second clips to the private messages. The first one was just a static shot of my street. No movement, just that long, narrow view from the corner, like someone was sitting in a car. Then my front door. From the outside. Still no movement, just watching. I checked the footage timestamp. It was recorded 13 minutes before I woke up and saw the notification. My hands were shaking when I opened the next video. It was me, sleeping, in my bed, no lights, just the dim glow from my salt lamp on the dresser. The camera was positioned above me, like it was mounted on the ceiling. I don't have anything mounted on the ceiling. And that angle, I didn't recognize it. It wasn't from inside the room. It looked like the footage was taken through the ceiling somehow, like someone was looking down at me through layers of drywall and wood, and I freaked out. I shut down the account again, deleted everything, tossed my laptop under the bed and curled up on the couch. I couldn't sleep. Every creak in the walls, every hum of the fridge, I jumped. A week passed. Quiet. No messages. No knocks on the door. I started to think maybe it was just a hacker, some twisted asshole with too much time on their hands. I even joked with a friend that maybe I just imagined the whole thing during a bout of insomnia. Then I got a package, no return address, just a manila envelope. Inside, a Polaroid. Me, that morning, wearing the hoodie I just changed into, standing barefoot in my kitchen pouring cereal, taken from outside the window. There was a sticky note on the back. It just said, "You forgot to wave this morning." I couldn't take it anymore. I moved, deleted every online profile, switched banks, new phone number, knew everything. I left the state. I even stopped using my real name, changed it legally, burned every connection to who I was online. I don't post, I don't scroll, I barely even text. It's been 3 months. I haven't touched OnlyFans since. I've said a lot of dumb things for money, like a lot. But nothing comes close to the phrase that almost, if not ruined my entire life. So, I'm a voice actor, not big time or anything. I do freelance gigs on Fiverr, a little YouTube narration stuff, video game characters here and there. Pretty average hustle. Sometimes people just want random stuff recorded, their kid's name in a funny accent, a fake voicemail message, or like, their cat's name screamed in 20 different tones. Weird, but whatever. Money's money. It was a regular Wednesday. I remember because my neighbor was blasting salsa music like he does every damn Wednesday afternoon. I had just finished recording a line for this horror podcast client, and I saw this new message pop up. The profile had no photo, just a username, Les Nuits Noires 88. Looked French. Their message was short. Can you record yourself saying a phrase in a very specific tone? I'll pay double your rate. It's for a project. All right, seems simple enough. I asked what the phrase was. They responded instantly. It was 4 words, written in a language I didn't recognize. I actually had to copy and paste it into Google Translate, and nothing came up. 0 results, no translation, not even a language guess. So I told them, hey, I don't know what this means, so I'm not comfortable saying something offensive or weird. They replied, it's not offensive. It's a cleansing chant, old family superstition. And then they dropped $500 straight into my account. No back and forth, just boom, money sent. I recorded the line. The instructions were weirdly specific though. They wanted it whispered exactly 4 times, with a slight pause after the second repetition. The moment I hit stop on the recording, I remember looking at my waveform and getting this pit in my stomach, like something about the sound felt wrong, like the waveform itself looked distorted, glitchy, but I figured I was just psyching myself out. I uploaded the file, sent it, and shut my laptop. Then the lights went out. Power outage, maybe, but everything else in my apartment still worked. The fridge was humming, my phone was charging, the hallway light was on, just the office, pitch black, and it stayed out. For hours. When the lights finally came back on later that night, my laptop screen was still on. But my recording program had crashed. The file I sent? Gone. Like it was never recorded in the first place. I went to message the client and the account was deleted. Not just deactivated, erased, like it never existed. Fiverr didn't even have a record of the message exchange, but the $500 still there. I remember sitting there trying to shake this weird tightness in my chest, like something was watching me, like the air in the room had changed. That night, I woke up at exactly 4:04 a.m., not to a noise, but to a smell, like rotting flowers and burned plastic. The next day, every voice file on my computer had been altered, warped, distorted. Even stuff I recorded years ago sounded off. My voice wasn't mine anymore. It was deeper, echoed weird, and under the whisper, I could hear something else, a second voice, repeating the same 4 words I had recorded for that client, only faster, more desperate, like it was trying to crawl back through the recording. I started getting nosebleeds. My eyes wouldn't focus properly. I'd see this shape in the corner of every room, like a figure made of static. It wouldn't move, just watch. Every time I tried to record again, my equipment would glitch, and then I started sleepwalking. One night, I woke up in my closet. My phone was on video mode, recording. When I played it back, it showed me standing in the middle of the room, facing the wall, repeating the phrase over and over, but in reverse, like I was unsaying it. There were scratches on the walls, not mine, the drywall, from the inside, like something was trying to get out. I called a friend in the audio field, someone who knows sound manipulation. I sent him one of the warped files and just said, tell me what you hear. He called me 15 minutes later, shaking. He said, this isn't just your voice. There's layers, like an echo of something recorded backwards underneath. It's not human. Then he hung up. 2 days later, he deleted his entire online presence. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, gone. I haven't heard from him since. Eventually, I burned the hard drives, threw away the mic, even moved out of that apartment. Things got quieter, but they didn't stop. Because sometimes, when I'm in public places, elevators, grocery stores, libraries, I hear it. Someone nearby, whispering, just 4 words, over and over. And when I turn to look, they're already walking away.